What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. If you're new to the channel, I'm your host, as always, Rashid White. All right, we have a story out of here with John Stockton, and he's saying pretty much. Let me get the article up. That the NBA has actually been really hurt by the three pointers right there. I guess guys like Steph Curry, and let me move this camera over here. Hold on, let me get this. Let's get this story up over here. Okay. All right. So it says, advertisement there. All right. So it says count. It says count NBA great John Stockton's another player who is not happy about how the game is played these days. Although the 10-time All-Star is aware that basketball is evolving, he feels that the league has overlooked the importance of balance. Stock is aware that the emphasis nowadays in the NBA is scoring. He notes that the Sixers are hardly dominating right now compared to his era. Yeah, Sixers are actually dominating. You got Shangoon, you have Jokic. I just think the overall talent from every single position is actually just that much better, and the game is not just one dimensional. He said they just want to see the number go up. I think plural numbers go up, and I think that is a bad strategy. The Sixers are largely gone. Stockton, who spent his entire career playing for the Utah Jazz, said on the premiere with Adam Morrison's podcast. Physicality is still a must. Stockton was also aware that with the new CBA rules, defense has taken a back seat. Physicality has been lessened, something that he feels plays a big role in the development of a player. Listen, I love John Stockton. He's actually, one of my favorite '90s players. Man, you can actually learn a lot actually by watching him watching him how he actually really plays the game. But he's actually categorically wrong on this over here, man. There is physicality in the NBA, and they do play defense in the NBA. They still have all defensive teams, and I can actually really pull up a whole like thousands and thousands of clips of NBA players actually playing defense. So this whole nonsense of they don't play no defense or anything like that, that's not true. What beats good defense? And this actually goes back to even in the '90s, and this is why Michael Jordan was so great at his time. He was just a great offensive player. Good offense is going to beat great defense any day. The offensive player still is always in basketball, always has an advantage over there, man. Okay, that's just how it is. This is the offensive players are just that much better. Things evolve. Things actually get better over time. The cars get better. I'm 45 years old, and my first smartphone was a BlackBerry phone. One of the I forgot the name of the damn thing, man, but it was a BlackBerry phone, and my Z Fold 4 over here, it makes that phone look like so archaic right now, man. The things you can actually do, the cars, the houses, everything it's just things evolve, and the game is actually just evolve. Now, is every player actually taking a 3-pointer? No, that's not true over there, man. And there's still physicality. Really, I don't know where you get this. I don't know if guys are even really watching the game or not. But yeah, there is physicality out there, man. Guys are actually getting hurt. You see the number of injuries out there, man. So the NBA naturally favors a fast-paced, free-flowing style of play. With the recent rule changes aimed at protecting players from excessive contact and quick whistle calls by the referees, even slight touch, or I should say, even the slightest touch. I don't know who wrote this over here. The 16th overall pick in the 1984 draft feels that hampers a play from becoming a well-rounded player. Defense is still a must in games and limited. So, all right. So my team is the Brooklyn Nets. All right, that's my favorite team right now. I've been following these guys since 1994. Let's take this as an example. Let's take a player like Dorian Finney-Smith. He's not Kyrie Irving, all right? He's not going to be able to do like a little in and out crossover and just score at will. There's times he actually tries that. He tries to put the ball on the floor, and what happens? He actually gets stripped. We look at Nick Claxton. It's another guy. The same thing. He tries to put the ball on the floor, and he can't read where the defenses are actually coming from, and he gets stripped. You know, they play defense in the NBA. I don't know what guys are really watching. They are playing defense in the NBA. And you hear the coaches constantly actually preaching this stuff. It's just the offensive players are just that, the players that these defensive players are actually guarding is just that much better. Um, so hence Stockton believes that for a player to truly establish himself as a great player, he should be able to hurdle obstacles that includes testing their offensive repertoires against tough defenders. It's not that easy, man. They got counter moves for like, I mean, you try to force a guy left. I mean, they can use their left hand pretty good. You try to cut them off from the rim. They got an excellent pull-up jump shot. I mean, like a mid-range game. These pull up from the three, like Steph Curry and a lot of other players. They got things that can just counteract really, really good. You can't stop these guys. I mean, they work on their offensive games like 6-7 hours a day, damn near, man. Um, and you got guys with like size advantages, man. You got big guys right now. Like let's say take an Aaron Gordon right now. Um, it's hard to really match up to a guy like that. The same thing like LeBron James. He's too physical for smaller defenders. So then you make an adjustment. Then you try to put a bigger guy on Aaron Gordon or like let's say a LeBron James or something like that, and he's just too fast for those bigger guys. So it's just really tough, man. The game has actually evolved, and these old heads. And I'm 45 years old. I'm from the '90s era, man. I mean, I'm just evolving. I'm evolving with it, and there's certain players like a Steph Curry that actually has to shoot the three. If he doesn't shoot the three, he's not going to survive in today's NBA, man. He's not an above the rim player, man. He's just not. He's a smaller 6'2", 6'3" going up against the average height in the NBA is about 6'7", 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", and long and athletic. Steph Curry, I mean, a lot of these guys has to be able to shoot the basketball, man. Okay? And even like the coaching is actually evolved, man. Because you can't shoot, they're going to really kind of exploit that against you. All right? So, yes, you do actually have to be able to shoot in today's game. And, yes, they do play defense. And I love John Stockton, man. Like I said, I really, really do like this guy. But, there's a lot of these old players, man, and whether it comes to politics or basketball, or just anything, it's just they hinder on the pass way, way too much, man. Way too much. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I mean, I don't know this is always gonna be a topic of conversation. These guys need to, really stop like doing this. Is because a lot of casual fans really, watch John Stockton and watch a lot of these guys, and they say, "Yo, man, the NBA, it sucks," and it doesn't suck, man. I mean, guys are just getting so much better offensively. It's just really hard for good defenders, man. This is how it is right there, man. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right, I'll wrap this up. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share the video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.